Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? If you guys hear any wind in the background, no you don't. No you don't, because honestly, it's so freakishly windy right now. I couldn't even take a nap today. And I'm a perpetual napper. And I couldn't even nap. So I'm on a good one because I didn't get a nap in. So if I crash halfway through, you'll know why. Anyways, you guys, how are you guys doing today? Today's video, I'm so stoked to be filming because I just have a literal box full of new makeup launches that I was like, girl, I need to know the tea on the new makeup. I'm gonna be testing the new makeup out that just launched. That's honestly really hyped so that you don't have to. That's what I like to do here. I like to test it so you don't have to. So you can be icons, legends, and stunning and save your coin if you need it to be saved. You know what I'm saying? Also, shout out to Henderson for partnering with me in a portion of today's video. I really appreciate it, you guys. This is the Henderson Strength Trainer Peptide Boost Moisturizer. You guys, this moisturizer, I've been using it every single day, and it is so nice. I use it in the morning before I like go work out or before I put makeup on, and it's honestly so gorgeous. I'm gonna use it today before we start using the makeup, the maquillaje. But I just wanna say shout out to Henderson because I am a huge fan of your guys' skincare already. So you guys partner with me? Makes you scream. We're gonna be testing out a ton of new things, the new e.l.f. collection, new Charlotte Tilbury, KVD concealers. There's just a lot of new up on here. Okay, but that's what today's gonna be. As always, if you guys don't like this video, if you guys don't like me, please don't fucking watch it. No joke with that. But if you guys do like this video, if you guys like testing new overhyped makeup, if you guys like the gays,
can I show you how my impression of being gay is?
Sure.
give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And if you're new, what's up? I'm MannyMua. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. MannyMua is an acronym for makeup artist. It's not my last name. I'm not MannyMua. It's MUA. Please, for the love of God. Let's get started. So we're gonna go in with our gorgeous little Strength Trainer Peptide Boost Moisturizer. It's a face moisturizer. I've used it several times and it's bomb. I've been using this bad boy for the past, I would say, week now. And honestly, it's so nice. The texture of it is this like lightweight mousse, like kind of cold texture. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on before we put our makeup on. It's gonna be our skin. The way this melts in and makes me so hydrated and gorgeous, it truly shocks me. Like, when you guys try this, because I'm telling you, you guys have to, I'll leave a link down below. The way I feel so moisturized and hydrated and just absolutely stunning is, honestly, it's a shock. It's a shock. And the texture is just really cool. Do we see the glowy prepped skin? Skin needs to be taken care of before the makeup goes on because it's the only skin we're ever gonna have. You know, we have to hydrate it, we have to keep it moisturized. So this moisturizer really does just help my little moisture barrier keep moisture in. And we wanna keep it in and not out. We wanna keep it in, not out. You know what I'm saying? We got collagen. We got hyaluronic acid. We have 8 amino acids. We got it all. We got it all in here, you guys. Henderson, you guys are truly iconic. And I feel like I like that it's lightweight. As someone who is combination, I have oily and dry skin. I need something in the morning to be a little bit more on the lighter weight side to really absorb quickly because I'm gonna be out all day. Like, I don't want to be like too heavy on the skin. I want it to like melt in really quickly and feel amazing and hydrating, and that's exactly what this does. It literally is everything I needed in a moisturizer, which is why I was so excited to do this deal. When I tried it out, I was like, wait, this is literally fire. And honestly, like, when you have products like this that with a hyaluronic acid and they're plumping, it's gonna fill in our fine lines a little bit more, I'm telling you. We're gonna be less lined. And it's gonna be stunning. But anyway, thank you so much to Henderson for partnering with me in a portion of today's video. I appreciate it so much. I'll leave a link down below. It honestly is freaking fire. You guys know I would not lead you astray. And if I say I genuinely love something, I genuinely do, and I love this. I really do. So it's good. It's good. If you're looking for a new moisturizer and you want to invest in yourself a little bit, quench your thirst with this. Your skin's thirst, if you will. So anyway, we'll move on to our skin prep now. You guys, we have the entire new e.l.f. cookies and cream collection. This is the Cookies and Dreams, just the cream putty primer. I'm a humongous fan of the e.l.f. putty primer already, so the fact that we came out with one, not we, they. I swear I'm part of everything, but I'm not. This is the Cookies and Dream putty primer. So I'm hoping it's the exact same consistency and effect on the skin. It just has a cool scent. I don't really smell anything. Okay, I feel like when I'm really digging in, I can smell, but it's not strong. I'm actually really shocked that it's not nearly as strong as I was expecting. Huh. It feels the exact same as the Putty primer. Wow, it's actually even more like thin. I didn't even need as much this time, so I'm gonna put some on my skin and moisturize it in. Wow, I feel like this actually travels farther than the original one. I feel like the other one's a little bit harder, but this one's like really soft. I'm sorry, but I was expecting a scent. I really was. I was expecting it to be like so like cookies and cream Oreo fragranted. So not the case. I can't smell like literally anything. And I can smell right now. I don't have like any ailments. I can smell things. I can smell things. And I don't smell anything. Huh. Anyway, let's look at the skin up close. Yeah, I feel like this is like the other primers. I feel like this is like of course the Putty primer. It does a good job of diffusing my pores. I have more pore blurring primers than this, of course, but I think for a drugstore equivalent, I think it's nice. Also, I do feel like it's not as mattifying as the other Putty primer. This one almost feels like a little bit more like satin. Like, you guys still see like there's a pretty intense glow to my skin. Also, of course, the moisturizer was giving me glow, but this usually will tend to mattify me, the Putty primer. Maybe it's a different consistency. I'm a little shook. It's not what I was expecting, actually. I was expecting a little bit more of an intense kind of like mattifying effect, more pore blurring, but it's not as pore blurring as I was expecting. I don't dislike it. I definitely don't dislike it. I'm just kind of like, definitely more on the surprise side than I thought I was gonna be. Like, oh, you caught me off guard. So I'm not gonna continue to use that one. I can't just give you an immediate first impressions other than the fact that I'm a little bit shook by it. That's not what I was expecting. But I'm gonna have to kind of use it a little bit more to see what I think. But it gives me like a nice satin sheen to the skin. Not as pore blurring as I was expecting. It's still cute. It's still cute. I'm gonna take now the new Charlotte Tilbury, Beautiful Skin Foundation. You guys, I've seen this, everyone and their mama's been using this, okay? I have the shade 3 Cool that they was sent to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that. I'm taking a Lunar Beauty LBF 3 brush. I'm just gonna kind of pat this into my skin to see how it looks. Why is that like my literal perfect match? Okay, 3 Cool, what in the hell? We're just gonna pat it in. It gives me a very dewy finish. I would say the coverage is medium, a nice little medium coverage. Initial first impression how this looks on my skin right now, it kind of reminds me of the NARS one. It kind of reminds me of the NARS one that I just used recently. This one reminds me of this one, the Radiant one. Huh, it kind of reminds me of the Radiant one. This one's thicker than that one. Coverage wise, I would say it's the same, but this one's a little bit thicker. But it still has that, see how it's reflective? It has this really intense reflective quality to it. Gives you that skin-like appearance without it looking too heavy or like I'm wearing too much coverage, but it does give me a nice amount of coverage. Like I'm not like disappointed by the coverage. Oh, it's similar to the NARS one. Okay. I would say I like the NARS one a little bit more still. I don't know, I feel like it just kind of goes on a little bit better. And the NARS one actually feels lighter on my skin than this one does. This one feels a little bit heavier than the NARS one does. They both feel very like lightweight. They're still very lightweight, but the NARS one feels even lighter than this because the consistency is literally water. I would say like, let's say if you're going between the Charlotte Tilbury one and the NARS one and you were like, Manny, which of the two would you recommend? Like, which one should I buy? Manny, help me now. I'm gonna fall off a bridge. Tell me now, quick. I would say the NARS one is the one I would purchase myself. I just like the NARS one a little bit more upon my first initial impression. Still gorgeous, and they look very similar, but I like the NARS one a little bit more. Phone shot. Okay, let me show you guys what this looks like. Hold on. We're doing a phone shot. Do you guys see how it's so reflective and dewy, just like the NARS one was? Makes my skin look really, really nice and lightweight. But did you see how it's reflective? And even though it's reflective, it's not emphasizing my pores, which I really appreciate. Just like the NARS one did. This is nice. Next product you guys are gonna go in, we're gonna go in with we have new KVD concealers. We have a plethora of new KVD Good Apple concealers. Is that what they're called? Lightweight, full coverage. It's the Good Apple concealers. You know, it has apple extract in it. I actually reviewed the Good Apple foundation a while ago. I did a video with KVD for it. And honestly, I was so impressed with it. The coverage was absolutely gorgeous. I still have it here at my desk. I prefer the Lock-It one a little bit more, only because I am more on the combination oily side. I get a little bit more oilier throughout the day. But if you tend to be a little more on the drier side, I think that you would really, really like it. So the fact that this is here and this is queer, no, I'm the queer one. I'm so excited to try this out. It looks like a little nipple, a little chupon.
So I'm sitting there, barbecue sauce on my titties.
Or a little vape. No nicotine. Dare programs only. Okay, let's try this out. I'm very intrigued. It's supposed to be like a full coverage, gorgeous concealer. I'm taking the shade Light 109. The colors are shockingly light, like actually shocking. And so this is the darkest one of the four. I would have never thought I would have to use a dark of anything. What's happening? So I'm gonna take this and we're gonna apply this on here. And it's like this gorgeous kind of like peachy. This applicator is cool. Look at this little applicator. It's like a little ballerina sleeper. Why did I just sound like Sid the Sloth? Am I okay? It's like a little ballerina sleeper. Very thin, very lightweight. I'm hoping that it's gonna be like full coverage but hydrating. And that's all I could honestly really ask for in a under eye concealer. It blended like an actual dream. Are you guys seeing this? Look at the coverage. Okay, coverage is absolutely stunning and blends like an actual dream. I like that they're a little more on the thin side. I like when they blend super easily. I love the coverage of this. What do you guys think? I feel like I didn't even put that much concealer on. It was one dip. My entire face was one dip. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna just do a little. I just wanted you guys to see what my under eyes look like with my phone. Do you guys see this coverage? The coverage is gorgeous. It's settling a little bit right here, but I have creasy under eyes, so I can't help it. But not only is it full coverage, podcast, it still gives me like that almost like dewy skin-like sheen. First impressions, I really, really enjoy it. KBD, the way you guys are slaying my bussy, it's not okay. It's not okay for you guys to slay me this hard. It's just not. You didn't even take me to dinner first. I'm taking the Rare Beauty. Rare Beauty just came out with a whole plethora of things. I'm gonna take this right here. This is the bronzer stick. Power Boost bronzer stick in... I don't know what shade it is. I don't know what shade it is, but it's the lighter of the two. And we're gonna see how this goes on and how it glides. I wanna see the tea on this. I haven't tried this yet. Oh, that's so fucking creamy. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna take our LBF5 brush. It honestly is the classic go-to when it comes to blending out anything like cream blush, cream bronzer. You guys, this is blending shockingly easy. It's pigmented as hell and it's staying in place but blending, and that's kind of what you want, you know. Obviously with a product like this, you want it to stay in place but still blend really, really nicely, and that's exactly what this is doing. I'm not the most massive fan of the color. I think it just might be a little bit too orange and warm for me. I need something a little bit more on the neutral side. Consistency wise, humongous fan. I'm obsessed with how easy this is.
No, I don't think you understand. I'm obsessed.
See, I feel like when it blends out and it's starting to like mesh into my skin, it's not as warm as it went on originally. Like on my forehead, it doesn't look that warm. It looks nice on my forehead, but looks more warm on my cheek. Maybe I used too much. Honestly, I'm shocked. I'm very shocked. I'm very impressed. It's much creamier than I was expecting, and it blended so easily. I'm flabbergasted and floored. Should we do like a little on the center of the, like down the nose? Just like... It's too pigmented for the nose, huh? Fuck. I might have fucked up, fam. It's fine. Honestly, it's fine. So the concealer is definitely settling into my creases here. I haven't set it yet, but usually that does happen to me regardless because I have very kind of creasy under eyes. So with this concealer, I would definitely recommend to set it pretty immediately, and then we should be good to go. But I really do like it. I'm gonna add a little bit more just to see. Just a hair, a smidgen right here. Build that out. Okay, so that's what we look like. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with a powder I know well. I come to realize that whenever I'm doing new makeup videos, testing like new foundation, new primer, new concealer, I need to use like a powder that I know well, because if things like start to mess up on my face, what is it gonna, like, how would I know what it is? How do I know if it's gonna be the primer, the foundation, or the powder? How would I know? I have to use something that I know to see how it compares to something else. Does that make sense? Do I like sound like really crazy right now? Probably. So let me go and just set my under eyes real quick. I'm gonna take a powder I know. Honestly, this concealer creases a little bit quicker than I was expecting. So beware. If you're gonna use this concealer, definitely set it pretty immediately so it doesn't crease, because it is a creamier concealer. But you know what's weird is that it's pretty thin and lightweight, but it's still like creamy, if that makes sense. It's still very creamy. Okay guys, quick little mini rewind. What do I think? This is bomb. The color started to grow on me, honestly. It really, really did, and I don't mind it at all now. I feel like especially using it as a cream for like my base for bronzer on top, really, really, really like it. And the concealer I think is great too. I really, really do. I think I definitely need to continue to use it more because I feel like, again, it settles really, really quickly, so you have to be careful with that. And you have to set it pretty immediately so that it doesn't settle. And I usually do, but I just wanted to see how it kind of lasted, because some concealers, like, you can wait a little bit while. This one, I wouldn't wait a while, and it is very, like, hydrating. Perra. I'm pretty impressed. Let us moveth oneth. So should we put some blush and bronzer on? I feel like we should. So we got these iconic London Silk Glow Duos, and they look honestly really cool. They look really nice to me. So this is what they look like. They're these like gnarly blush and highlighter duo kind of vibes, and it honestly made me catch a vibe. So I'm gonna take the blush, and we're gonna put some blush on. It's like a baked product. Is this made in Italy? I'm assuming it is. Made in Italy. Oh my god, why am I so good? No, like literally, why am I so good? Is it going on kind of patchy? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Is it going on a little patchy? Hold, please. Okay, once I'm patting it in, it's better, it's better, it's better, it's better. Really pressing this bad boy in. It's cute. I'm not obsessed. I would not say I'm obsessed. Let me take another brush just to see. Maybe on a natural hair brush because mine are synthetic. Let me try a natural brush. So this one does take some building. You know, it takes some building. And I would say definitely use a natural haired bristle to pick this up because for some reason, it just wasn't working nearly as well with my synthetic ones. Or synthetic brushes in general. Like, I don't know if this is a synthetic brush journey. I really don't, you guys. Which is really strange. Like, you should be able to have a blush or bronzer used with any brush. I don't know if I like that. Let me spritz a little bit in my face real quick and try the highlighter side. And we're gonna see how that goes on. I'm gonna take the highlighter. Okay, this seems to be picking up a lot better than the blush did. Oh, like literally so much better. Are you joking? And yeah, my face is a little bit damp, but even still, like, it picked up better on the brush even. That's cute. This is a cute color. I don't mind this. I don't mind this. And this is picking up great with a synthetic brush. Sure would pick up great with a natural brush. I like the highlighter. I don't really like the blush side as much, which is so strange. They feel honestly identical. Did I get a faulty one? Do you carry a lunchbox? Do you carry a lunchbox? That's so weird. Tell me that's not weird. Like, me no likey. I look sunburned because I haven't put any bronzer on yet. Fuck off. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take the Yvette X Beauty Creations. She came out with this really cute ass little palette right here. It's giving me such like, I don't even know, like what, Mean Girls vibes, like the pink Barbie kind of fantasy, which is really cute. And I think the palette itself is really adorable. I mean, this is definitely something that she would just like use herself because it's not the most, you know, it's not the most diverse color story we got going on, of course. But I'm gonna take a little bit of a really fluffy brush, my LBF5, just to kind of run that around the temples because these are a little bit, these might be a little bit too pigmented for me, actually. If I'm using a light hand, sure, and a fluffy brush, sure. Taking Bronze Babe, it might work, but any kind of heavy hand is gonna be scary. We're in for a wild ride. What do you guys think? Do you guys see how I just feel like I went really, really tan, really intense? The way that blush doesn't, like, it's stuck on my face. It got patchy on my face, bro. Highlighter gorge. Blush, ¿qué pasó? No. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go do my brows real quick, and I'll be right back. How are the brows? Are they okay? Like, are they okay? Just a light fill. We're back and the brows are filled. We're back and the brows are filled. We're back and the brows. Anyways, guys, what is up? I'm back and the brows are, that's a light fill today. Just a little more emphasizing. Okay, guys, so what we're gonna do now, we are gonna use these from About Face. I've not seen anyone talk about these. These must be new. These are the Fractal Jellies. They're literally just gelatinous glitters, and I'm so intrigued by them. I wanna see what they have to offer. Nope, I don't want that color. It's like an icy blue. You know what? I'll do an icy blue on one eye, and I'll do this one on the other eye. We have the Keep the Change. So this is what they look like, you guys. They have like a little sifter looking thing. Pop them open and it's like a jelly. So we press onto it. Ooh, it feels so good. I like it. Okay, we're gonna take this on my finger. We're gonna run it all up in the finger right here. And we're gonna put it onto the eyes and see what the tea is. It's very like kind of wet and gelatinous. Okay, honestly, that's like really pretty. That's kind of cool. This gives me very like Euphoria, like what Manny was wearing on her eyes, the silver look that she did. It's very that. Ooh, I like this. I honestly like this as its own. It kind of gives me like 90s vibes, like 90s gorgeous girls vibes. I'm gonna do the silver one on this side, and I'm gonna do the bluish one on this side, and we'll see what it is. Cause you see how it's like, you can't see that. Of course you can't. It's blue, I swear. but still jelly. Do you know what this reminds me of? Okay, do you know what this reminds me of? Ooh, this reminds me of my Strawberry Dream palette. We have blue diamonds. That's what this reminds me of. A blue kind of glitter with a white base, but with blue reflect on it. I'm gonna, of course, show you guys on my phone, actually. So I feel like it's hard to tell on the camera that the colors are even different, but I swear they are. And we have a gunmetal and a blue. Okay, let me show you guys. Let me show you guys on my phone, because honestly, I want you guys to get the full fantasy. Y'all see this? Gunmetal side. White with the blue reflect on this side. Okay. That's pretty. And it's not creasing, you guys. It's not creasing right now. These are cute. They're also literally massive. These Fractal Jellies. They're essentially like transparent glitter jelly that you can put onto your lid. They're very finely milled reflect. It's not like it's chunky glitter in any way, shape, or form. It's like finely milled soft glitter. And they kind of dry down. Oh, they absolutely dry down. That's cool. I feel like that's a really, really nice for just like an extra pop on like the lid. Okay, guys, I'm gonna keep it at this for the eyes because I don't really want to put on shadows on top of this because I just honestly I really like it on its own, like as it's like this frosted moment. I feel like Elsa from Frozen, like I really do. Anyway, let's put a little mascara on. So we just have a little bit of mascara on, nothing crazy, nothing ham, nothing wild. This is what it looks like. I literally feel like a 90s supermodel with this heavy blush that I had a fucking pack on because it was getting patchy on my face, and this like frosty lid with just some mascara. Okay guys, so now we're moving on to the lips. We have a couple new lip items. We have the new ABH lip liners and lipsticks, the satin lipsticks, as well as this gloss, the Lip Plumping Smoothing Gloss by Lawless. And I think I want to try all three. I do. We're going to do Deep Taupe on the lips. I actually have tried these lip liners and I think they're amazing. So that's already a win for me in my book. I'm going to be a 90s supermodel right now. Hold on. I'm going to do a darker lip liner like this. I like these lip liners a lot because they're wooden and sharpenable, but they're creamy. I really like them. Now you really can't tell me I'm not Maddie. Now you really can't tell me I'm not Maddie from Euphoria. You can't tell me. I'm a Cholita. Baby Sleepy's back in the house. She was in prison full, but now she's out. No, I'm kidding. We're not going back to Baby Sleepy days. We're not going back. Anyway, lip liners from ABH are honestly amazing, and I think that if you guys were interested in them and you're wondering about them, they're fucking fire. I would recommend. I'm gonna go in with one of the lipsticks now that I haven't tried yet. I'm gonna use the shade Haze, which is like a nude. I've swatched it on my hand, but it's a very creamy finish. Not really pigmented, but we'll see. Oh, that's like really pale. So these lipsticks are a cream satin finish, not super pigmented, not full coverage. They take some building, of course. Let me add a little bit of this color. Tease, kind of give me some peachy life back to the skin. Ooh, this one's weak inside the bullet. This one's gonna break. I can feel it. Should I add a mole? I should add a beauty mark, huh? Oh fuck, we're going in. We're gonna emphasize this one right here. Should I do one like right here too? I'm literally a 90s supermodel, oh my god. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm literally a 90s supermodel. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of this lip plumping gloss. Plumping, smoothing, nourishing. Forget the filler, Lawless lip plumping gloss. And the shade, Annie. That reminds me of fucking, that reminds me of Bridesmaids. I love Bridesmaids. That was not the color I was expecting, holy shit. Okay, we're here. We've committed. These glosses feel really nice. Wow, I really like, I really, with this kind of look, I want to like suck in my nose and like, you know, if I was gonna like take photos of this look after, I would put a lash on and I would be really like living the fantasy tonight. But guess what? I'm not. I'm not. I'm going to take this right off and go to my friend's house and eat. You guys, and that is it for the entire look today. I'm literally a 90s supermodel. You cannot tell me I'm not. This lip, this eye, like the mole, this look. Anyway, we are done for today's video. I'm gonna do my top and my bottoms of the video. You guys know I like to do this at the end of these kind of videos because I want to say what is worth it and what is not worth it. So let me just start off by saying that everyone's a winner and every brand's a winner and every brand has good things and every brand has bad things. And if I don't like it, doesn't mean you can't. So don't come for me. We're adults. Okay, so my top favorites of the video, I'll do top two. Okay, so when it comes to the makeup, top two favorites, I have to go with KVD concealer. I really like it. I like how it looks. I like the way it went on. I like the way it blended. I like the way it felt. I like the way it everything. I like the way it applied. I just really, really genuinely enjoyed it. I will say I have to set it quickly. You can't just let it sit there, babes. You gotta set it quickly because it will crease on you if you have creasy under eyes like I do. So you gotta have to set it kind of quickly, but I did really, really enjoy it. I like the way it looked on my skin and I feel like it's not drying in any way, shape, or form, and I feel like my under eyes look smooth. Do they not? I love this. The Rare Beauty bronzing stick, I'm obsessed, dude. It went on so creamy, it's so nice, and I actually really enjoy the color by the end of it blending onto my skin. I think it blended in actually pretty nicely. I was scared that it was too warm. Honestly, I felt like it kind of grew on me. I didn't mind it being a little bit warm. I was like, wait, I actually really like this. I enjoy it. And the way it blended, everything about it, I was like very impressed. So now to our bottoms. Our bottoms. I love a bottom and I love a top. I love them both. One of my bottoms of today's video, sadly, would be the iconic London palette. I just didn't like the blush. I didn't like the way it went onto my skin. It just wasn't no for me.
It's gonna be a no for me, dog. Keep it up, though.
It just went on patchy for some reason, and it has this these little glitter reflect in it as well that I just really didn't enjoy. I had to really build it up to get to this point. I feel like there's just discoloration. I feel like it just didn't want to blend in with my complexion products, if that makes sense. The highlighter I thought was beautiful. I think it looks gorgeous, but the thing is, it's a dual product, so I have to like them both to be like, yeah, I recommend it. I don't like the blush though, so for me, I would have to say this was not one of my wins for the video. I thought the highlighter was great, but the blush, I just didn't enjoy it. I didn't like the way it went on. I felt like it was kind of patchy and it wouldn't pick up well with synthetic brushes, which is whack. Any product should pick up on natural or synthetic brushes, you know? So I would say that's the main thing I didn't really like in today's video, to be quite honest. And I believe that is it for today's video, testing some new hyped makeup that just launched. I honestly had a lot of fun filming this video. I love filming videos like this. Hope you guys have fun watching them too. I love this little chupon. That looks so inappropriate. Also, again, huge shout out to Henderson for partnering with me in a portion of today's video. I freaking love the Strength Trainer Peptide Boost Moisturizer. You guys did such a good job on it. I love the texture, I love the consistency, I love the way it feels on my skin, I love the way it dries down and it absorbs so quickly. You guys honestly really killed it with this, and I'm really happy for you guys. You guys slayed this. You slayed it. So I'm gonna leave, of course, that linked down below for you guys to check out. But other than that, that's it. Hope you guys had fun watching today's video. I had a really lot of fun making it, and we had some really great wins in here. Have a yourself the night or day, wherever you guys are, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. I love you. Are you new here? Are you new here? Hello? My little mushroom shirt. Who remembers when I bought this shirt? Who remembers? We're gonna be testing out a ton of new stuff. Another stuff, huh? Do you guys hear that? Do you hear the wind now? Do you hear it? I say a little prayer for you. Gorgeous girls. Love blush and bronzer. Gorgeous girls. Are the prettiest girls. A little pop on these frozen fractals all around. I swear if I get texted in the middle of my video again, I'm gonna start running for president because, I have to make laws against this.